that.
And it's
That's
true.
good.
It works.
It is true. It really is. It's funny that, now that I am speaking and a lot of people take pictures of me, they show up all over on social media, and there are times I come back and I'm like, okay, that one's gone. So we eliminate that. I feel so much better. Don't have to worry about that anymore. And
we've all been there.
That's right.
The comment about people being naked is this. Most of us have dressed ourselves every day of our lives since we were old enough to do so. And yet, if you knew the figures on people who look in the mirror and feel confident when they get dressed, it's amazing. And I'm not talking, this book isn't for Hollywood celebrities or the rich and famous. This is for every single person. And Michele, it's so common for me to work with someone and I see something magnificent about them that they have not addressed in themselves. Maybe they're unaware of it, and that's the truth. We each have qualities and characteristics that are rich and meaningful and allow us to do what no other person on earth from the beginning of time has been able to contribute. But until we become aware of that, how can we communicate that? And that's what this book does. It teaches you how to communicate with the language of clothes and how to clarify what you want to communicate.
Yeah.
Did you find that to be true when you read it?
I absolutely did. I was just going to say that, the fact that you went into great detail about colors and, body types and body styles and body shape, understanding all of those pieces helps you to better dress. I mean, there's a chapter in here, the wardrobe ABCs, right? And it's all of and the other thing is, Janna, that it is so, straightforward. This isn't way above your head. This is just here it is. Here are the facts. If it's this, then it's this, right? And I loved that about this book. So,
well, thank you. One of my own best friends said to me, it's really good. And you know what? It was interesting, too. I thought it would be real boring to try to read. My own best friends. So I love that feedback. I thought that was pretty great. You're working with people who are trying to have increased confidence. And what percentage of the people you work with are female?
Probably 90%.
There's an amazing book that probably isn't for everyone, but because you and I read books the same way, I'd recommend The Confidence Code by two well-known journalists. But they've done all this research and study, and this is my favorite quote from the book. Authenticity may be the linchpin to confidence. When confidence emanates from our core, we are our most powerful. And that is what it's all about, being ourselves. I kind of have too much confidence probably as women go, and I'm a good decision maker like you are.
Yeah.
And you've probably been there too.
Yeah.
Well, that's what's interesting. The 2 times a year I observe myself getting sketchy is during September, which is the beginning of the fashion season, and March, which is the second biggest fashion season. Matter of fact, that's a great tip for your listeners who want to know what's in and don't want to invest time with magazines. Stand in the long checkout aisle at the grocery store those 2 months, September and March, and quickly scan pictures as fast as you can. It educates your eye because we don't care about fashion. We care about personal style, but fashion is the context with which our current day appearance appears.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is the thing. When anyone within the sound of your voice, Michele, looks to the outer world to compare themselves, that's where we get shaky. This doesn't have anything to do with what slick publications or famous fashion models or designers want to tell us it does. It doesn't have anything to do with us. We came here exquisite. We're not trying to fix it. Our objective is to find it. And how do we do that? We look within. We compare ourselves to who we used to be. That's how we track our advancement. It isn't about the outer appearance. This is about our true, singular essence. I know you love quotes. One of my favorite quotes was in the book. It's by Oscar Wilde, and he says, "Be yourself. Everyone else is already taken."
That's great. I do. I love quotes. You know me. I'm a quoteaholic, and that's a good quote. So thank you so much, Jenna. This has been a lot of fun. Guys, you have got to get a copy of this book. It is really great. Let me give everybody your website address, and then I'll let you share anywhere else you would like them to connect with you. So you can find out more about Jenna at my computer just decided to go off just as I said that.
Shall I do it for you?
I just got it back. It is qstylethebook.com. So qstylethebook.com. The book is called Quintessential Style, Cultivate and Communicate Your Signature Look. So Jenna, anywhere else that you would like them to connect with you, or anything else you want to share with them before we go?
That's the primary place, but today we have a special gift for your listeners who take too much with them when they travel, whether this is business trip or now it's vacation season, personal travel. At qstylethebook.com, go to the information tab at the top of our page, and we have a space-saving and back-saving packing tutorial. This really is, Michele, a perfect plan to eliminate overpacking from now on. The average woman, since you have 90% women that you work with, takes 5 pair of shoes when they travel. So this will end all of that. And you mentioned the color information also on that information tab. How I see color is really different. A lot of professionals don't get this. And so that is also a great way to spend a minute if they don't have time to go to the book. Some good free information there for them.
Very cool. Wonderful. I just popped over there. You're right. I need that too. I travel a lot. So.
No.
And I'm not going to say I bring
you wear
5.
Great energetic colors. You're very beautiful, and you wear great energetic colors. You even look professional. So you got all 5s in my book.
Thank you so much. You can come back anytime you'd like, Janna.
I'd love to. Thanks.
Awesome. This really has been super fun, and I know everyone got a lot out of it. And guys, be sure you go check out Janna's book. Thank you again, Janna, for being here, and I would love to have you again, and so we'll have to talk about that.
It's a joy to meet you, Michele. Thank you so much for the very important work you're doing.
Oh, thank you. All right, guys, we're going to take a short commercial break, and we'll be back in a few minutes.
Did you know that an estimated 52 million Americans listened to Internet radio in the last month? Or that weekly Internet radio audience has increased 60% over the last year, and that more than 8 in 10 people are online from any location? Tough Talk Radio Network is a company dedicated to providing a platform that allows opportunities for guests, hosts, and sponsors to market themselves to the Internet radio medium where they can be heard by millions. To find out how Tough Talk Radio Network can help you, go to toughtalkradionetwork.com.
Imagine taking your business to the masses using proven marketing techniques. What if you could take what you love and turn it into a 6-figure business in the next 2 years? Or a $500,000 business in the next 3 to 4 years? Michele Scism went from struggling to build her coaching practice to doing $500,000 in her business in less than 4 years when she uncovered the secrets to converting audiences to clients. In Cash In on Your Expertise, Michele shares the exact strategy she used to build her business so quickly. Get your free copy today at www.cashinonyourexpertise.com.
Attention entrepreneurs, it's time to get real. Real about who you are, where you want to be, and what you're willing to do to get there. To make the leap from just getting by to making real money and making a real difference in this world takes a plan and certain skills. If you are serious about building a business that makes a difference in this world, join Michele Scism at her Legacy Live event in Houston, Texas, September 10th through the 12th. Learn more at legacyliveevent.com. We will see you there.
been a super fun show. I have really enjoyed both of our guests today. I always enjoy my guests, but today there's something different about the energy. I don't know if you guys could feel it, so this was fantastic. I want to be sure, 2 great authors for you to check out, 2 great books, it looks like. During the break, I went and ordered my copy from Nihar of his book, Win No Matter What. And, I was just truly inspired. I get so inspired by the possibility. Oh, my goodness, that's what that picture says that I just ordered that just came in. I need to go post that on Twitter so you guys can see it. But I get really inspired when I see the, fresh new entrepreneurship, and especially in young entrepreneurs. So it's going to be great. I will lay down odds that say that we're going to see some big things coming out of Nihar. So be sure that you go check out his book, get yours ordered, and you can find out more at NiharSuthar.com. So NiharSuthar.com, and just quite inspirational. And then totally enjoyed my conversation with Janna. Thank you, Janna, for everything you shared. And guys, I have to tell you that, it's truly, I think she said it when she first started, it is the way we show up is the way, that first impression is unbelievable, right? People have a hard time shifting that first impression, and they don't even always know that they've had it. It is something that happens automatic. They're not sure why they're not willing to hire you, and these external things actually make a difference. I know it doesn't sound right. I know it doesn't seem fair, but it is reality. So we have to learn to deal with it. I learned a long time ago when I was a Mary Kay sales director the importance of this, and started spending time learning how to dress the way that was best for my body shape and my body style. So I want to encourage you to do the same thing, and this book will teach you exactly that. So be sure you check out Janna's book at qstylethebook.com, so qstylethebook.com. And again, I want to invite you to come to the Legacy Live event in Houston. And, for some of you, you're possibly go to lots of events, and there's always that decision of which event should I go to and which event should I not. I've been doing my event now, my 3-day, for 5 years. This is the 5th year to do it. And it's different this year. It's very different. The content is different. And what I can tell you is the difference between this event and most other events. Most other events, you get lots of great speakers, and they're talking about a lot of different topics. And this event is going to be focused on how do you create a legacy business. So we're going to work on the plan, the actual plan. You will be working. One of my clients that hired me after last year's event, he said, wow, I had no idea I thought I was coming here to get the rah-rah thing, and I came here and got my plan. And so we will be designing that plan and starting to work on the plan and the pieces and the parts and defining a timeline on what it should look like. So if you are serious about creating a business that is a legacy business, something that you could sell if you wanted to, that you could leave for the next generation if you wanted to, something that can work without you, right, so that you can have the life that you want to lead and still make the change in the world you want to make. If that's what you want, then you need to be with me at this event so I can help you with that. So just go to legacyliveevent.com. And again, the dates are September 10th through 12th. And I cannot wait to see you there. Listen, it's okay for you not to come if that's not what you want in your business, because there are some people that don't want that in their business. So I'm clear. I only want you there if that's what you want to do, if you want to build that type of business. All right, guys, thank you so much. I cannot wait and look forward to seeing who our guests are for next week. I'm sure it will be another fantastic show. So join us here for Take Action, Get Profits Radio every Monday at 2 p.m. Central. Until then, this is Michele Scism saying be decisive. Bye-bye.
You have been listening to Take Action and Get Profits with Michele Scism, brought to you by the Tough Talk Radio Network. A special thanks to all of our sponsors. If you'd like to be a sponsor or a guest, please go to toughtalkradionetwork.com.